And you did this a little bit, Tom, with Pete. Sometimes people will flatten their leg just instinctively, or they may set this as a position. If I want to stop him getting his knee in, so let's say I've ended up in this position, right? And the thing about working this position from the top is that sometimes you will end up in this position, right? You'll actually end up here. You didn't want to be here, but you'll end up here. So let me just give you a scenario where this could happen, right? So one could be that I've put my arm between Josh's legs, okay? Why do I do that? Because it makes this harder. It makes this drill harder, right? What could Josh do? In a fight, Josh could try and knee me in the head, right? So he starts kneeing me in the head. I'm going to have to bring this arm in front. I don't want to get kneed in the head, right? I start grabbing this, he knees me in the head, right? So I'm going to have to, now he could go back and pendulum and come all the way under, right? So there are going to be times I'm going to be, go all the way to these. Yeah. So there's going to be times where you end up here. I go to Kimura, I go to Kimura him, and he manages to bump. I lose it a little bit, whatever. I end up here. So I need to know how to deal with being in this. I don't want to be here. It's not a particularly great controlling position, but I need to know how to be here. So when I'm here, I'm going to be looking to bring this in now, to put more pressure on. Yeah, so I'm not just letting him do this. Another thing I can start to do when I'm doing this is I can start to drop this down. So every time Josh now tries to put his knee in, I'm just lowering. And you can back arch just to take more space away. So now when I do this, he now hooks the leg with this leg. Yes. And you can heel toe this. The more he heel toes this up now, the more it tightens me. Like I can't move. Right? If he goes lower down with it, do it again, watch. If he's here and he goes to do it, look, I could do this. Right? So it's important that when he gets this here, he brings his heel as high up as he can. Yeah, so it's stuck. Once he goes past the knee, I'm going to struggle to turn this out. Now, he starts to work this one under. He just starts wedging this under. Yep, keep going. I'm just going to try and keep that tight for him. I'm going to make him work his hips. Yes. Yep. And now he climbs on top. Just as good practice. Slides, yeah, slid that arm out. So you see how when I lower my leg and I change my leg, that's when you hook the leg and you crawl it up. Everyone got it? Yeah? I think you've done it before, so. Yeah, let's go.